Good morning to all of you. I welcome all of you to this academic council meeting. I'm very, very happy that our external members have been joining online. I could have been happier had they been here in the campus with us, at least for 1 or 2 days. But nevertheless, they have been online. I extend my hearty welcome to Professor K. Subbarangaya, Dr. M. Shanti Swarup, and Professor Devi Prasad Mishra, NITER, Calcutta. And I hope that Professor P. Srinivas Kumar of IIT Madras, Professor Balasubramaniam of IIT Roorkee, and Sri Ramakrishna Garu of Vijayawada would be joining. Over to my registrar, member secretary, for formally proceeding with the meeting.
Some courses.
So,
Yes.
Is Pharmacy Council of India so rigid that you have got to follow whatever they mention?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you not semester make it semester wise?
So it is not mentioned, sir.
No, let you follow the 4th year, but can we not make it as part 1 and part 2 semester wise and reduce the burden of the students? When the whole world is going towards semester and trimester and continuous assessment, national education policy, why Pharmacy Council of India is going to ancient time? I mean, is there
Yes,
any
sir. So there may,
scientific justification?
so they are under.
Are these courses, do these courses require 1 full year of training? Do these courses require the frequency of 1 year so that the exposure with a patient, so much of exposure is very much necessary? What is that?
Sir, actually, they are trying to modify this course structure, sir. It is under process.
Okay.
If it is come into the.
This is the number one. Number two, 70% of the seats you mentioned, is it an all India based or is it
Yes, sir. All India based ones.
all India
Yes.
based? Okay. So all India based, but then the fees will also be decided by All India based Pharmacy Council, or
Yes,
can
sir.
we decide the fees?
So for counseling, 70% it is decided by the government, sir.
Not for us, sir. That is nearby affiliated colleges
Yeah,
where
it
70%
cannot
is.
be for a university. This cannot be for a university. Please check that.
no, that is if it is NEET, then it is all India basis, wherein a person from Andhra may also study somewhere else. But
Yes,
here,
sir.
only localites will come and join. Am I right? Even
Yes, sir.
affiliated
It is a
colleges.
possibility is there, sir. But generally, it is a localites will join.
Entrance is conducted all over India, or only who will conduct the entrance
Local.
for
It's
pharmacy?
not all India.
That is what.
Very state conducts their
Please,
own.
Yes,
you
yes,
please
yes,
check all
yes.
these points and
Okay,
come
sir.
back. Okay.
Sir, yes, sir.
Just come back. Can you go back to your fee
MSET.
structure?
It is through MSET, sir. State only. Yeah,
Can you
MSET.
go back to the fee structure? Oh, okay. Second
Sir,
year,
for
second batch will come. Third year, third batch will come. Okay,
Yes, sir.
that's what you are trying to.
Fourth
Sir,
year,
sir.
Can you go back and tell me what is Form D? What D stands for?
Doctors. Doctor of Pharmacy, sir.
Doctor of Pharmacy.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What is the next level degree for this? After Form D?
Yes, sir. PhD only, sir. PhD, sir. After Pharm D, you will go for PhD in pharmacy, sir.
But how it is possible? Because if a person MBBS doctor, he has to do a PG, then he has to do a PhD. This looks to be a little strange.
Yeah, but MBBS normally is 4.5 years course, whereas D Pharma is 6 years course. Maybe it's all maybe.
Is it a newly introduced kind of thing? Because see, you were saying doctor, that means doctorate. It is a 4.5 plus 2 years, then 6.5, then another 4-5 years, right? And here, where is the research? Because the project is not a research. If you can go back to the year, there is no research component as such. So therefore, how it can be a thesis and how it can be a doctoral degree? And that is a really quite strange, because
I think
thesis has to be there.
we need
to
substantial answers for all these observations. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Maybe we are not pharmacists. None of us are pharmacy
Yeah,
experts
that is
over here.
the problem. But
We need So
But still,
pharmacy
common sense
experts,
is a little
yeah,
defied.
it is not matching with the far common sense. That's what, it is not really matching with the common sense. And second thing, very arbitrarily you have mentioned it is T plus P.
Yes, sir.
If there is no flexibility for a university to adapt the curriculum, then why should we run a program which is doctrine dictated and monitored by some agency?
So to practice the pharmacy in our
Wait,
country, yes, sir.
answer my question.
Yes, sir.
If I do not have any flexibility as a deemed to be university, which UGC chairman tells is equivalent to Central University and all for all practical purposes, and MOA also tells that I do not have any flexibility even in introducing a new elective or even introducing a new practice of practicing pharmacy.
So
I want the details. Number one. Number two, you mentioned for query, you mentioned Form D is towards the end equivalent to M Form. If Pharmacy Council can tell that it is equivalent to M Form, there must be a lateral exit possible with B Form degree. If you are going to tell that it is equivalent to M Form at some stage, right?
yes, sir.
How can it become M Form without becoming equivalent to or subsetting B Form within M Form?
Okay, sir.
I want all these details because I want to go with national education policy provision and I don't want to take a risk of putting any candidate through a long journey of 6 years, and if he is incapable at the second year for financial reasons,
Yes,
for
sir.
family reasons, not because of intellectual reasons, then if I am not able to give him a D Pharma, if I am not able to give him a B Pharma, if I am not able to give him any sort of certification, then it is a total waste of journey.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, sir.
What do my external experts opine, sir?
Yeah,
So
we agree with you, sir.
Mhm.
There should be some exit path at different stages.
yeah, I also feel
And
that
also they can have some nomenclature which is
We should.
similar, like
Yes.
Form D, Form M, Form B, like that. If they don't want to call it as B Form, they can call it as Form B, Form M, and then PH, so that it coincides with general nomenclature.
Sir, we agree we are ignorant. We are not pharmacists. Okay? We
Yeah,
agree.
we do
However,
not know.
we want to know because these are
Okay.
all questions coming from common sense. We want to have answers which could clarify us. Definitely, we have no objection. But one caution, your faculty strength that is required, demanding is 36,
Yes.
out of which 8 professors are required. And you are putting, had you not put, I would not have asked this question.
Yes.
You are putting that existing faculty position is only 9,
Yes.
right?
Yes, sir.
9 to 36, fulfilling the requirement of 8 professors.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Please keep that in mind.
Okay, sir.
Okay? Okay? I mean, you should go, but you need not be in a hurry to start it in 24-25 itself.
Okay.
First, you should establish your B Pharma strongly and at least have 2-3 professors who could really give a lead to your Pharma D.
Okay, sir.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, and in the meantime, please collect all the answers. Please watch out what Pharmacy Council of India is going to do with national education policy. Okay?
Yes.
Right.
is this
To compare, we are going to consider it as the same as the previous year. So it is almost same, a little above than the previous 2-year results. In the second graph, 89.82. It is 7% higher than the previous last year second BTech first semester result. Last year result is 82.04. It is 7% higher. At the because this is the second year result in R22 regulations. From the results and also from various feedbacks we received from faculty and students, and now the faculty and students are comfortable with the R22 regulations and our LTP structures. So those are the reasons for having this good result in second BTech first semester. Next. Yes.
What is the first BTech? What is second BTech?
Sir, excuse me, sir.
What is this first BTech and second BTech?
First BTech means first year BTech, sir.
अच्छा, first year BTech.
First year BTech.
At the end of first and second semester.
Okay.
Yeah, first year BTech, first semester, sir.
Second.
So first year BTech, we are having 2 semesters, first semester and second
No,
semester.
I got. This is the first year basically.
First year BTech.
You were saying first BTech.
Next semester, next time onwards, I will correct that one, sir. Right.
Dr. Rao, I had a quick question. Are
Sir.
these the median scores they achieved on an average, or is this the median percentage, or is it the average percentage? What is 92.21?
Say, out of 100 students, 92 students has cleared all the subjects in the first go.
Oh, I see. Okay, that was not.
All the
okay.
subjects.
Okay, thanks.
That means in remaining 8% of the students, there may be students with 1 course pending or 2 course pending or maybe all courses pending.
Okay, thank you.
Right, sir.
Okay.
Thanks. Next slide. So yeah, this is the one. Third year BTech, first semester results are 91.98. This is the first time students are exposed to the R22 regulation here. And so although first time they have seen that R22 regulations and LTP structure that is new to them, they are able to maintain, students and faculty are able to maintain that results. Then fourth BTech, 96.34% results. So these results are for your approval, sir. All these results are thoroughly discussed, and wherever it is needed, we have analyzed the reasons for the less percentage, and we have analyzed the average marks and all those things. We have discussed in evaluation standard committee, which was chaired by the Honorable Vice Chancellor, and these results are approved by the evaluation standard committee. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Next slide. And these are the results of the other programs, sir. BBA 11, last semester we got 61.34% result, which is much lesser than the previous year. BBA 21, 77.01%, which is a little higher than the previous year. BBA 31, 78.05, almost same as the previous year. Similarly, BCA, we got 65.52% result, which is considerably less than the previous year of 79.17. And BPharm-C 11, we got 56.25% result, which is again much lower than the previous year result of 64.81. In BBA 11, students are not able to clear Indian administration course. Similarly, in BCA 11, they are not able to clear the digital computer and fundamentals. MBA 11, they are not able to clear the mathematics related subjects. In diploma, the students felt it is tough for them in mathematics and applied physics. So these are the examination results, regular examination results. We are having around 49 supplementary examination results. Those are given as an annexure. And I am requesting the members to go through that and approve this proposal.
I'm having one observation. Diploma, why this is 40% is coming in the 20 to 23? The diploma, is it audible?
Diploma, there is a combination of factors, sir. The one course they have felt it tough is of mathematics 1. In that course itself, the result is 66.61. That means around 17 candidates could not able to clear that subject based on the, if I say frankly, faculty and also based on the schedules.
So,
Yeah.
so if it is something negative from the student side, it is one aspect. If it is something to be improved from the university side, faculty side, or other things, probably you may have to look into.
Yes, sir. The action what we have taken in this case is immediately after the announcement of the results, 2 months back we announced that result. We have conducted special classes to cover the content again by another faculty member, and we have conducted the examination also, sir. The examination results are awaited. We are expecting some good result in the examination.
Any observations by external experts?
Also, are you taking any feedback from the students for that course?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, lots of information here, so I was just trying to understand the highlights.
Set.
And you said that orally. I think it'll be nice to put those highlights on the slide because and I don't know if there's any significance of 2 digits here, 2 decimal places. I think overall, what you're showing is that you're consistently, your students and faculty are working together to get consistent performance out of the university. So that's great.
Yes, sir.
You have some outliers and that you've highlighted, and you already seem to have some actionable steps to rectify there or invest more effort. So that's great. But it'll be nice if in these slides, instead of focus on the actual values, some insights like you orally described. Maybe if you can put some bubbles on the slide itself, that would be very helpful. But really good introspection going into this and
Yes,
a lot of data-driven analysis. So I like that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Can we take it as a?
Yeah. Shall we proceed?
Any
Yes.
other suggestion from any members? Fine. If there is nothing, we will.
I'll
take it
just add one more point. It is good that you mentioned about the corrective action that the classes are conducted, contents are repeated. But as you mentioned, the basic problem is that they have not understood the subject. So just repeating the content for the next makeup examination shall not help in building up the candidate. Therefore, the teachers and the experts should look into the cases when the results are drastically different from what is conventionally expected, and the real corrective action in bringing up the candidate should be addressed. Okay?
Sure, sir.
Okay. Next.
We will move on to the next agenda item. This is pertains to Department of Computer Science Engineering. We are seeking the in-principle approval for commencement of integrated MTech by research and PhD programs. I request the department HOD to kindly brief the members.
Sir, good morning, sir. Good morning to Honorable Vice Chancellor, also the Honorable external members of Academic Council, and also the internal members of Academic Council. Sir, this is Professor Venkateshlu Dundeti, and I'm the head of the Department of Advanced Computer Science and Engineering Department. Sir, the Department of Advanced Computer Science and Engineering was formed in November 2022. So at this point in time, the department is offering 5 different BTech programs. So the artificial intelligence and machine learning and cyber security and the data science and Internet of Things and also the computer science and business systems. See, next. So the department has totally 32 faculty members, out of which 2 are regular professors and 1 visiting professor and 1 professor of practice, and we have 3 associate professors and we have 25 assistant professors. So out of which we have 22 doctorates and 4 faculty members are pursuing PhD and 4 of them are yet to register for PhD programs. And the department of the faculty members of Department of Advanced Computer Science and Engineering are guiding 24 faculty members, out of which 22 members are external scholars and 2 of them are internal scholars. So the faculty members of ACSC department guided 4 PhD scholars successfully. So these are the various areas of research as of now. It may go beyond this also at a later point in time. So the thrust areas of this research areas of this department is advanced learning, big data analytics, data science and data engineering, security, biometrics, forensics, networks, wireless sensor networks, as well as vehicular ad hoc networks, sir. Next. So the infrastructure that is available to carry out the research in this department is we have high-end workstations with multi-core and the GPUs, and we also have very good.
Yep. I'm sure all department henceforth should observe whenever they make the presentations. Lot of things could be implied to you, but it is very necessary to explain, and it is very necessary to show how you are going to get interfaced with the world, basically with the world, and how we are planning to bring the funding for your research, how we are going to bring the funding research association with the university other than your own university, and how strong have you been in the interface. Dr. Shanti Swarup has touched on a very relevant point. I mean, some of them are they being vice chancellor, I am observing, but then it is necessary that you should put them very explicitly. Dr. Debi Prasad Mishra. Yeah, Dr. Srinivas Kumar. Professor
Yeah,
Srinivas
yeah,
Kumar. Yeah,
yeah. I have a number of questions actually.
yeah.
One thing is, of course, uh, how many, what is the projected intake into this program? And then, if you are really serious about research, yeah, a 2 year duration, in my view, is very less.
May not be enough.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
very less.
Mm.
And then, of course, is this being supported by any fellowship? It's not clear to me at this
Yeah.
point in time. And also, more importantly, uh, our faculty from, I think you have, a school under which there are lots of departments.
Mm.
So, do faculty from other departments also can, guide students? Is this exclusively for this advanced thing?
Yes, I want a strong interdisciplinary association, sir. I want. In fact, there is a department in mechanical engineering which is also looking into robotics and automation. So, if a student would love to really do an interdisciplinary work, of course, the guide could even be from robotics and automation department. Yes.
Yeah, not only that, I see that this is coming from a specific department instead of from the school.
Yes, of
So
course.
I was just wondering whether it is being exclusively for that faculty
No, no,
alone.
no, no. Yeah, I mean, this is like this. This
Okay.
department came into existence by nomenclature, very fresh. So
Okay.
they just wanted to mention that this school, this department shall also participate in all the research activities at the school level and at the university level.
Okay. So my strong suggestion is to actually at least make it, 2.5 years extendable to 3 years. Because
That's right. The
have extensible-
minimum period, earliest completion could be 4 semesters, earliest completion could be 2 years, and the latest completion could be 4 years, as on now, as on day.
3 years at least.
4 years, latest completion.
Sir, one thing, I mean, if you say that, research is especially in computer science,
Yeah.
is a problematic issue
Hmm.
because you will not be able to attract good talent into research unless you pay them as much as the industry is paying. So you may not be able to pay that much, but at least some financial support for the students guaranteed for at least 2.5 years.
We have created the research fellowships within the university on par with almost on par with what UGC and AICT have recommended.
Okay. So is that duration 3 years or 2.5
No,
years?
it is extendable in special cases, as you mentioned, even to the third year. Because in principle, we utilize these candidates also as teaching assistants for some time, like 4 hours per week or 6 hours per week. Therefore, we don't mind extending their fellowships for one more year, sir.
Yeah. So the one last point I want to mention here is that you are saying it is an integrated MTech and research program. Is that really?
It can be an integrated MTech and PhD program, or it can be with if one wishes to join an integrated PhD program, he can have an optional exit at the after his. If he cannot complete all the length, he can optionally exit with a MTech degree also.
Okay. No, I think so. There's some confusion here,
Yeah.
sir. You were saying, I think the presentation said that there is a research-based MTech program alone.
Yes, research-based
Now the
MTech program alone,
Yes, PhD.
research-based PhD program alone, and as you mentioned, there is already integrated PhD program after BTech itself. And in case the candidate is not able to complete this integrated PhD, he may exercise his option to have a MTech degree provided he has completed the credit requirements.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, what about see? I don't know whether there is this distinction.
Ah.
Because we have this experience with three kinds of degrees, right? One post BTech. We have, for example, in IIT Madras, we have BTech, MTech, MS. MS
MS
is
by
by
research, of course. IIT Madras has MS by research.
and then PhD.
Yes.
Oh, so what you I mean this research-based MTech program is on the lines of
Is
the
MS
MS.
by
That's what
research.
I understand.
Essentially MS by research. What at IISc they called it as MSc technology by research.
Right. If that is the case, for the people who are not able to complete the PhD program but want to have an exit option, what is the appropriate exit option? Do you have this MS by research or whatever you are calling it MTech research? Is that an exit option or just a plain MTech is a research option, exit option?
We have just told that it shall be an MTech provided 64 credits as required for MTech would be completed. We could refine on
Also
that.
with the thesis also. Am I right? There
Yeah.
should be some thesis component.
Yes, yes, of course.
Okay.
There shall be some
Then
coursework
it's fine.
also.
I'm like, no.
There shall be some coursework.
Generally, it's okay. Exit option, you will have some MTech degree if he is not interested to continue.
Okay.
Some reason. Or otherwise he is not doing well also, that also another reason.
Yeah. That's the hidden agenda finally. Okay, we shall encourage, and I'm sure that in every academic council, one or the other. Yeah, please.
Number of what is the proposed intake?
MTech by research, we propose maximum 3 to 4 candidates for a guide at a time. That means
but
on an
total
average,
numbers would be there, na? Like.
we go by the number of guides. We don't go by the strength for MTech by research. We go by the guides and we go on their capability, how many candidates they can take, how much their laboratories can accommodate, how much their infrastructure could accommodate. They should give us the number. On an average, at any given point of time, a guide should not have more than 4 MTech by research candidates.
No, that is fine. But generally, you will have to fix 4. Then intake will be different depending on the situation.
No, we want to keep it flexible at our university for MTech by research and PhD, sir. MTech, of course, regular MTech has got a fixed number.
Yeah, this I understand, sir. This is reasonable. Yeah, this is reasonable because you want to have that flexibility. Because if somebody has not graduated within 2 years, you don't want to get one more person into the picture.
Correct. Yes, sir.
Some kind of a rolling.
No, but that is all right. But generally, there is some cap. You cannot go beyond certain limit. So generally, in any system, there should you can have, let's say, 25 seats or 50 seats, but you cannot really go beyond that.
Yeah, we definitely
Here it is flexible in the sense there is no upper bar.
I mean, there is upper bound because the number of faculty is always limited.
And he is saying 4 per
faculty. 4, maximum 4 active research scholars, not the admission. That is why we want to keep the admission flexible. It is so possible that some guide may not be able to take a fresh candidate because all 4 candidates are still working. Nobody has got released from him. So on an average, I expect advanced computer science department should be able to accommodate about 10 students per annum, sir.
I think this number, sir, should be limited to based on the designation of the faculty also.
Exactly.
That number 4 or 2 or 3
Yeah, right.
based on his experience and
Correct.
designation. And another important question that I want to ask is, sir, is it possible for these people to do research by working in the industry?
Yes.
So their presence in the university is not must.
Not
right?
at all required. Not at all required. But only thing is that my condition, my requirement is that whatever he has been working on should be an explorable problem, and it should be converted into an exploration, not a degree. Not the subject for research be different, and not the working bench be different.
Yeah. So if they are working people, this scholarship burden also may not be there for the university.
Obviously, because because the industry becomes my partner.
Yes.
And that is how the extended wing of the university could become possible.
Right.
Yes.
So you can have some MOU with some industries for this.
Surely, sir. That is
there
the
will
whole
be some
intention.
minimum course requirement.
Yep.
And there should be some minimum course requirement. Am I right?
Yeah, that will be there, sir. Professor Devi, that will definitely be there. That will be there, sir.
So do I understand that the more detailed curricular structure of this program is going to be discussed in later?
It will be presented by every department later. This has already been presented in about 2 years ago in the first or second academic council after I joined here as the Vice Chancellor. This whole structure has already been presented. Nevertheless, we shall still again present as and when the departments come forward to make their own presentations. I request Dean R&D to transmit the document of MTech by research and PhD, all these regulations and course structures, etc., to all the experts. Okay.
Yeah. So I have one last question.
Yes, sir.
Is program is this program open to all other departments also? Or
Yes. It is all open to all other. Please understand me now clearly. This department, the nomenclature of this department, and this department has been newly coined in this university as advanced computer science. Otherwise, it was in computer science department.
Okay.
Now, formally, this department within the school also wants to tell we will also keep doing all these activities which we were carrying out when we were in the single department of computer science and engineering.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That is all. There is nothing big. In fact, it sublimes into School of Computing and Informatics. And I want a day in this university where school deans will make the presentation, not these individual respective heads of the departments.
Okay, so I understand. So do I now understand that this similar kind of programs are happening across all departments?
All schools? Yes, all schools they have got.
So if that is the case, I would like to hear from appropriate person as what has been the kind of experience with this program across departments.
PhDs, Dean R&D. You could explain how many candidates have already reported for MTech by research. How many candidates have registered till now? Yep. Let us hope, because our Hyderabad campus is likely to function from this year, maybe people would come to know in a bigger number, maybe. And recently when my Dean R&D had been to DRDO lab at Visakhapatnam, they have shown a lot of interest because they had a lot of scientists with only BTech qualification. And they were really working on a lot of research problems, but then they did not have the avenue to get a MTech degree. So they could get attracted, but it will not be very popular like a regular MTech program. Nevertheless, this will add a lot of push and momentum to my young research guides over here.
Sir, let me tell you one thing,
Yes,
that
sir.
many people are not coming for MTech.
Correct.
If you see the admission rate,
Mm.
most of them are preferring a job after bachelor's.
Mm.
And they want to pursue post graduation
Mm.
because, now they are stable, safe, they are having some economic stability.
Yes.
They want to do post graduation after joining into job. So, this type of courses will gain momentum provided they get good visibility
Correct, sir.
and standard also.
Yeah.
The standard is also very, very important.
Standard has got to
Right.
be made. There should not be any compromise as far as standard is concerned, sir.
Right. Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. And please, this may be noted that every successful department or every going department should make a presentation depending upon the time slot available in the academic council for the benefit of particularly our own introspection and our own exchange, and for the benefit of external members. School wise, it could be made school wise. Okay, school dean should take the lead. Okay.
Sir, one more thing. Last time we have discussed regarding for people who completed polytechnic to have some part-time program.
Yes, sir. Yes. It is
Any
still
progress on that, sir?
Yes, the committee is still on there, and yeah. The moment we go to Hyderabad off campus, our concentration has been on starting the Hyderabad off campus, and then my Dean AAA mentions that it could be more beneficial if we take it up as a program attached to off campus at Hyderabad, because it could attract better experts and better students also.
Okay.
Okay, sir. I mean, it is still there, and you are still on the committee. You have got to be there. Okay, thank you very much. And then it was a good presentation, but then naturally, this is what is going to happen with every PhD thesis guide and with every PhD candidate, and also we. We know the things, but we have got to present the things for the benefit of being understood by the world, by the others. We would be knowing it. A lot of implied things should not be assumed to be understood or assumed to be going to be understood by the people who are going to hear it. Okay, good. I congratulate the School of Computing and particularly Advanced Computer Science to have made this attempt to make the presentation over here. Nevertheless, very important point which has got to be noted, your BTech strength itself is so huge. How are you able to get some time for your people, for your teachers to breathe research and to take up all these activities? Of course, this is not a subject to be discussed now, but heads of the departments and school deans have got to be very careful about this. Okay.
So these are
Only one point. Your committee's recommendation, Dr. Srinivasan and Bala should be here. Your committee's recommendations were very useful, and our Dean R&D was very, it supported him to convince the management that these are very necessary. These are the minimum requirements if a university has got to be called a university. So he was able to convince and he could get it done. One point, out of turn promotion, we follow, as in IITs, we also strictly follow the same 4-tier flexi scheme. But here, upon your recommendation, all that I have told is, people should have completed, all expectations should have been met, except the expectation of the time frame. If people have completed what is expected to be done over 3 years, if they have completed in 2 years, they are eligible to apply for the next position. So, to that extent, I'm very thankful, which non-formally I was doing at IIIT Allahabad. Formally, I had not been able to do it. But here, because of the committee's recommendation, I could bring it formally. Good. Please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
I thank all the external experts. I wanted them to explicitly make the observations, because ultimately the aim of this university should not be one of the ordinary universities. It has got to become Meru as far as, in terms of NEP. So it has got already 10 schools Therefore, it is essentially intrinsically multidisciplinary. And if it becomes a research-focused university, and if the researchers start teaching the BTech candidates like in IITs, then that would be the best day that I would dream of for this institution. That has got to be the final impact, as Dr. M. Shanti Swarup was mentioning. That has got to be the final goal. And naturally, the spin-off benefits will be automatically a lot of industry association. You would become consultants, and industries would start interacting. They would also start sponsoring a lot of developmental activities. Good. This should be in the pipeline and in your next presentation. While you also acknowledge the role played by a particular team, you should also tell that how the entire department is focusing on a particular thrust area, how they have identified, how they have automatically getting clustered into the thrust area, irrespective, in spite maintaining their own individuality in their research avenues. Okay? Good.
Sir, one more thing, with
Yes,
reference to the
yes.
incentives, instead of limiting to 3 lakhs per faculty for 3 years, if some faculty is doing good work,
Yeah.
actually with reference to research or
Yeah.
publications or with reference to
Yeah.
project,
Yeah. Yeah.
contributions and all that, you should have flexibility to increase it, sir.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Because I have already told in principle that he can get into the next block period within this block period itself.
Actually, you know,
That is not a problem at all.
that may attract
Yes.
many professors from IITs also to come to you
Yes,
if you
sir.
show good incentive for that.
That is not the only thing we should attract. We should attract also giving the same incentives and same salary structures as followed by any central government. And now 8 pay scale is close by. The threat is still larger, going to be very larger upon these universities. Well, it should be well taken, and at least I want people to walk into these institutions voluntarily. Yes, sir. So let's go to, I'm very thankful, and I'm very thankful to all the members because they are highly proactive, and they, at the same time, they are so positive, very wonderfully, they have been driving my deans to excel, which ultimately excels the university. Thank you very much. And we should move on to the next, which is Devi Prasad Mishra. You should help us in telling what would be your view, what type of syllabus should go into IKS, which we have made it as school-wise or department-wise IKS? Indian
Department-wise, sir.
Department-wise IKS. So, Devi Prasad Mishra for some time.
Yes, yes. Okay, I'm having doubt.
This is audit course with 1 credit, and successful completion is a mandatory requirement.
Okay. Generally, audit course means no credit.
Yeah. That's what I also mentioned to them, all IITs and all these institutions of national importance. Audit means it's only an audit course.
Audit, only it will be there in maybe transcript. That's all. But whereas no credit will be given.
This will be credit will be given.
And then you don't call it audit. You can say it is a credit course. So clarity will be there.
Yeah, you can. It is, okay. It is.
Why you will call it audit? Because
no, we may call it as a binary credit course. Binary in the sense successful completion is a requirement, whereas in other credit course, the scaling from 0 to 10 or whatever it is will be there.
The grading will be, I got that grading like what we do for thesis, X and S. Like
binary grading
pass
we
or
can.
fail.
Yeah, pass or fail. We will do that. Successful completion.
But that should be because the person to defend in some other place will be difficult.
We will, I think it was a good suggestion. We will not take it as audit course. We will take it as binary credit course.
Yeah.
Okay. And Professor Devi Prasad Mishra, you should find some time, stay with us at least in some weekend. Okay. You can combine your travel either to Bangalore or to Madras or whatever it is, or to Hyderabad, or independently you can come over. You can be here, so you could really, give a talk to the resource persons how this course has got to be taught, how this course has got to be dealt, and how interest has got to be generated. How this interest which is seeded can go even up to the final year project work.
Yes.
That is what I want.
That is, I will definitely do because that is my passion.
Yes, I know that.
One thing also, I'll just inform that I am having a course on MPTEL, the SWAYAM platform. Introduction to Indian Technology.
Oh, really? Okay.
NEP 2020, that people can take the MPTEL course. If that
Okay.
can be included, it will be good.
Good, sir.
So that is suggestion. Of course,
Yeah.
decision you people can take.
And independent of this academic council meeting, the day which is convenient to you, some weekend which is convenient to you, you just let us know. Our
Yeah.
Professor PMV Rao, Dean AAA, Dean AAA stands for Academy, Assessment and Awards. He will definitely coordinate your activity. We have the youngster there in the department, in that deanship, Dr. Sampath Kumar. He will definitely coordinate the activities. I want
Yes.
you to be here because you can give very specific examples like how it influences mechanical engineering, how it has influenced computing, electrical engineering, how Indian knowledge system could be very, okay? That's what I wanted you to do that, okay?
I will keep in mind and
Sure,
we'll
then.
work it out.
Thank you very much. Right, sir. Then,
I want to show one
yes,
more
sir.
slide.
Subbaya garu, Subba Rangaya garu. Hello, Professor Subba Rangaya garu.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Actually, in the audit courses, I have seen that Indian Constitution,
Mm.
but I feel that it should be coupled with Indian Constitution and elections or election commission.
Yes, sir.
Whatever it is. See,
Correct.
very unfortunate thing is that
Yeah.
the participation of the youngsters
Yeah.
is very less in the election process. Recently, Election Commission of India has said that students' apathy is becoming more and more. Youngsters are not participating in this
Right.
process. If the leadership fails, everything fails.
Correct.
All our education systems, all our safety and security in the
Correct.
society will collapse. So you have to somehow do something to see that the people should understand the value of democracy and their participation, and that should be given some weight for them.
Yes.
Otherwise, all this will become theory and finally practically will fail.
I think we have got to also make a strong opinion like the voting should be like American pattern. You know, the moment you make it that you have got to go to the polling booth and make it, maybe people would lose interest and they will take it as a holiday. If it is American pattern, probably the number of voters could definitely increase. I'm very sure. Yesterday's statistics is very disheartening. Entire Madras South, North, all Madras city, the total total turnout is not even 50%.
Yes.
Not even 50%. It has not even touched.
Sir,
And that is the most
even
educated.
in Hyderabad, it was 40%. In some areas,
horrible.
it was 30%.
Yeah.
Very horrible.
And
so,
the most
time to take steps.
most backward gives the excellent polling.
Yes.
Yeah. So you are right, sir, and we have already.
So unless people with knowledge and information participate
Right,
and use
sir.
their judgment.
And in this direction, I'm very happy to mention that I think we have already informed you in the earlier academic council. We have an exclusive department in the School of Science and Humanities, a department for social sciences and humanities, and the present chairman of the department, head of the department, is quite young and energetic, fresh from USA, has got a lot of interesting ideas. I'm sure he will do that. He will make that course more attractive and would link it with the democracy and voting.
Yes, sir.
Sure,
Thank
sir.
you. I
And
appreciate it.
Professor Srinivas Kumar?
So nothing much to add, but I think these are very important points that you mentioned.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Dr. Shanti
I
Swarup?
am also very disappointed that Chennai did not vote.
Chennai is very bad. I was very, very disheartened to look at. See, they were talking so much before the election, and the turnout was so bad. I thought it's going to be a big number, 80 to 90%. And really, Chennai is going to rule the new direction for the entire India, I was thinking. Okay, good. Let us see what's going to happen at Bangalore. Must be going to be worse than Chennai.
Those are some problems. Yeah.
Bombay, Bangalore, Calcutta, they are going to be very worse here in this India. Okay. Dr. Shanti Swarup?
Yeah, it seems like good initiatives. Don't have anything else. I think people before me have covered most of the points.
Right, Dr. Shanti Swarup, we have been missing you continuously. Now you have got to come over. Not necessarily on an academic council meeting day, any other day when you are passing through, you should stay with us for at least a couple of hours.
Sure, will do.
Thank you very much. Can we go to the...
Yeah, we'll
To show the
Sure.
grading.
Please.
Next slide. Yeah, this is the grading we are following, sir. So we are having a course grading, that is we are going to indicate it by letters. Letter grade we are following. Award of class, if the students got more than 7.0, equal and more than 7.0, he is going to get first class with distinction. 6 to 7 first class, 5 to 6 second class, 4 to 5 pass class, less than 4 incomplete.
I request Dr. Sampath and Dean PM Rao, once you incorporate all these and when you revise your revised regulation R22 curriculum 24, why don't you share that document with all the external experts? Okay, and it helps you in two ways. Number one, they would be able to tell, look, a deemed private university has been able to do all these things. Okay, and that's number one, and that is the perception. Number two, we will get a better feedback also. You can do this minor change, you can do this. Okay,
Sure, sir. We'll do so.
Sure. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
They
Bye.
can leisurely go through that also whenever. They can keep it in their car and they can go through whenever they get time. Okay. Thank you very much, and
Thank
we
you,
shall
sir.
go to. Yes, Dr. Shanti Swarup and other experts, both are correct. Well, they don't have, and the concern that what is being taught over 2 years, you want to teach it as a bridge course in 1 semester. It only, and further, surely it doesn't qualify for a credit, it doesn't qualify for grade, definitely could be a demotivating factor. Again, at least, if not demotivating factor, it will not have any interest, at least it will not create interest. And it looks like the plethora of so many courses to be taught over 5 hours, 3 hours, etc. My concern is, how do you ensure that the student learns? Number one. Number two, what Dr. Shanti Swarup mentioned is, you mentioned that you are going to give the applications along with the topic. You cannot, because just now he has completed +2 and has come for a bridge course. What is he going to think about higher applications of engineering at the first semester level? It's impossible. Therefore, whenever a topic is introduced, it is necessary that there has got to be a review of prerequisite mathematics to complete that course. Yes. Otherwise, he will not appreciate. This answer is only an answer just to provide an answer. How can you give live examples, real applications at the first semester level when he has just come from +2 to your institution? Right? Even if he is from an agriculture family, he will not understand the relevance of mathematics into that agricultural engineering. Right? So please understand, when they speak, you have got to focus. You have got to understand. You are not an ordinary college, you are a university. Yes. Right? I am telling you time and again, you have got to demonstrate the iota, the essence of being an upcoming university. Right? It's very essential point, very interesting observation. Right? Okay? Good. So, both the inputs, both the experts have spoken very pertinent points. Certain points, certain observations which shall be made shall not be like final thesis defense. It is lifelong implementation. You have got to be careful, right? I want school dean of agriculture, science and engineering to take note of this particular point. How mathematics can be reviewed, can be brought in when you teach any other course. Okay, you can ask. For the first week, you can always ask a mathematics teacher to give a review. And then you proceed. Okay, you are a university, right? So you are all autonomous. You can do whatever you like to. Okay, academic flexibility is there. Like that. Shall we go to the last point? Any other points with the permission of the chair?
But what is the decision about that? Whether we are going for the bridge course?
Yeah, we
or-
will. We shall have the bridge course because the BPC people should definitely at least know these are the expected mathematics, and then the review of the prerequisite mathematics along with every course shall also be additionally done.
Okay. But the basic concept has to be clear because the
Yes.
student, what I find, they are not very clear about the concept.
That
There are
is-
two things. One is concept,
Yes,
other is the practice.
right. One is
So-
formality of completing the course, other is making sure that he has learned it.
Yes. So those two aspects will be taken care, and but the space, that amount, the matter is covered is too much actually. That
Too
is
high.
also because for weak student you cannot
Too high.
really cover this much of material in that.
It is too high.
If it is they are good, then naturally they will. So therefore that has to be reviewed.
We should be reviewed. Okay, please have a look at both the school dean, mathematics department concerned, and dean AAA. Please have a look at these bridge courses. Okay, don't just complete your business, your responsibility. That I have, forced to gulp him down. Okay, that's not going to help. Right? He has got to appreciate. Right? Okay, and today modern people, modern parents and modern students who come to the great computer science and engineering, they make a nonsense statement that they are weak in mathematics, that is why they have taken computer science. Right? And now we are going to produce similar people. Just because you want to fill up the seats, you want to take BPC people also, but then make them good enough to be called agricultural engineers. All right?
Normal responsibilities.
Very excellent point, Professor Subbarangaya. I have also been thinking on how to integrate this. See, ultimately they introduce for the requirement of AICT, for the requirement of ABET, for the requirement of NBA, they introduce one course called professional ethics. And when is it going to be taught? It is going to be taught, let us say, in 5th semester. So professional ethics is limited only to 5th semester, not to life. Not at all to life.
Yeah.
Right? This is what is, see, orientation, audit course, orientation course, gender sensitization, one audit course. When? At the entry level. After that, you be insensitive to any gender. Right? So, surely a very important point. That is where I require the stalwarts like you to come and spend some time, just not to deliver any lecture, just to interact with my deans and with my heads of the department. When they understand that, they automatically try to see in which courses the things could be infused. That is the reason every course, my Dean AA was mentioning earlier, LTP structure. Well, Dr. Shanti Swarup and others could understand, but we have a different connotation for this LTP. L for listening comprehension, T for transaction, P for practice. And in all these three components, the ethics component should also get infused, is my idea.
You're right.
And that is when people like you could come and discuss. Now, see, then I'm sure the youngsters and my deans who are at the middle age and my heads of the departments could get that. We get that, and how that LTP assessment has got to happen, how the whole learning becomes integrated along with the ethics every semester would become clear. So this is a very excellent point, very excellent pointer that you have given. This is very necessary. In fact, you might have heard just a day before yesterday in Hubli in Karnataka, a girl was brutally murdered by a boy in the campus of BVB, right? And the news person, public TV, was analyzing it so beautifully that whatever you spoke, he spoke yesterday. He really spoke the same thing, right? Whatever you spoke. And he was making a mention to what happened in America about 3 years ago when a student went astray and started killing people in the school by bombing. The government of America decided to make the parents responsible. Thank you very much. We are very fortunate. I was wondering, this will be the first meeting that it will go in the total absence of our Chancellor, the Chairman, and he did not allow me to assume that. He made it, he is just towards before the conclusion, he could just crash into my meeting hall. Here is our chairperson, here is our chancellor, Dr. Lavu Gattaya Garu. And Dr. Lavu Gattaya Garu, we had a very wonderful meeting right from this morning. Professor K. Subbarangaya from Veda IIT, he has been online, and Professor Srinivas Kumar, IIT Madras, professor from computer science, he has been online, and Devi Prasad Mishra, basically from IIT Kanpur, and now the director of Nichar Calcutta, he has been online, and Dr. M. Shanti Swarup also have been online, and they have promised that over time, not necessarily in an academic council meeting, over time they would individually come and spend time with our deans and faculty and staff. I request my Chancellor, Dr. M. Lavu Gattaya Garu, whom I am seeing after a long gap now, please address all of us, and particularly please thank the external experts who could join us.